Let me wipe my camera. It looks very... No, it is okay. I don't know. I think it's the light. Whoever is here, hello. Let me get my setup in place. I'm just doing some sage, relaxing. Hello, Casey. Did you do any magic these days? It's so funny because after that I did that reading the last time for the collective, where there was quite a lot of magic in the air, setting intentions, you know, doing any kind of magical work, any witchcraft. My friend texted me, he said I had to do some magic for my protection. I just felt called to. I was like, yeah, that does not surprise me. That was the energy for the last live for the collective. Hello, Camille. Oh, from Paris. Okay, so you're in Singapore. That's so cool. Yeah, I said I was gonna do it in the next couple of days, but there was so much to do and I have completely forgotten about it. So I hope I'll be able to do it this weekend. I'm coming on live today because on Sunday I will be away. And in case anyone wants to, I don't know, hear my voice, have a read, I am here. It is pretty late. I don't know if you, how about you guys, but lately I've been really called to. And by the way, I did a reading for patrons, just posted it, I think, an hour ago or so, for the blessings. And that was the topic too. I'm so called to looking after my health right now. You know, all the things that you'd say, everything's fine with me, you know. I want to do all the checkups. Like, I'm on the literally like a marathon of checking everything, making sure everything is perfect, you know, taking care of myself. Where before I'd be running around, yeah, I'd go to dentist, you know, like the main bits, but now much more, I think, conscious of it, and it's part of my self-care. So if anyone has been feeling it, wanting to do that, just to book for a general checkup, you know, or a bit from Patreon, one of the piles too, or to detox, that was a big one. Overall, health detox or getting rid of any clutter, I would highly suggest doing that. I started doing it subconsciously a couple of weeks ago. I cleansed out my shelves where, you know, I don't really have that much stuff. I don't like a lot of stuff around me. So I try to keep it minimal, but over time I've noticed that next to the TV, you know, that shelf became a bit fuller and fuller. So I've gotten rid of everything. I started cleaning my home that way, apart from actual cleaning. And then suddenly I was like, I want to do checkups. I want to make sure everything is fine. So I hope you are all taking care of yourself. And I have this Holter monitor on me right now, so in case it beeps, because I'm focusing on my heart first. I'm doing all the checkups, and I have to keep it for 24 hours to track my heart, because I have in my family heart disease, so I just want to make sure. It started beeping just before I clicked going live, and I was like, what the fuck? Then they didn't tell me anything about it. They just gave me spare batteries. So I was like, oh shit, I think batteries ran out. So I changed it, and hopefully it's not gonna start beeping, because that would drive me nuts. Okay. Hello, Pau 578. I'm starting to eat better and I'm going to the gym. Good for you. In case you felt fried by the climate. Yeah, I'll go relax, definitely. I'm going fishing. I'm going fishing, I'm going mushroom picking this weekend. Is proper like grounding weekend. Might go to a spa. We have this town, it's we call it the rehab town. I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna put in cards to see what my people need to know right here, whoever is watching and will be watching in the next couple of days. But it's proper spa town. There are so many spas, rehabs over there. It's in the middle of the forest. You can go fishing, you can go mushroom picking, you can swim in a lake. I mean, I love it. Thank you, Pao. I appreciate that. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, well, I'm addicted to mushroom picking. I wish I could do this the whole year, but I can do it only in autumn time. So I'm trying to go as early as I can. Messenger. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. This feels like a the spirit presence here. Let me get to the bottom of this. What do my people need to know? As usual, if anyone needs a private read, you know where to go. The comment is pinned. All right, let's see. Loosen your grip. Okay, bit about control and control issues for someone. And my intention with this reading is not for, you know, the next month or so. It's for the next couple of weeks, whoever will be watching this reading. So I'm not looking too far away. The seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Okay, I feel drawn to the mystical reading cards. And then we also will see what the El Galactic wants to say. Experience rebirth. All right. This feels like a bit of a past life stuff. Okay, let's see. Are you kidding me? Relinquish control here. What did I just say? Control issues? That's what we're going to be talking about. We all suffer from that to some extent, yes? Some of us more, some of us less, but we all want things to go the way we imagine to go. Okay. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Losing your grip. I'll put it right here. Losing your grip goes really well with this card right here. Relinquish control. Rebirth. This feels like a story. So what you may experience the next, I would say a couple of weeks, more or less, is you're noticing your patterns, how you may want to change the way you react to things. For example, if before you got super freaking triggered about something, in the next couple of weeks, you're noticing how this may become even more intensifying, that trigger, or you wanting to grasp on something so much. And if it doesn't happen your way, you go, oh my God, this is the worst. And then you're going to catch yourself saying to yourself, hey, I feel like I'm reacting too much. I feel like I'm really holding on to this. You know that picture of someone holding on to a rope and their palms are bleeding? So for you, it's going to be in one particular scenario in your life. You know what it is. I don't want to go too specific here because I don't want to confuse you, right? I may not be able to read all of your stories to the T. But afterwards, I feel like right around that time actually is when you're going to notice a presence of either a spirit or your higher self will whisper something in your ear. Let it go. It's okay. You don't have to be so close to the situation, so invested to it to the point where you're blinded. I think you'll find out, Casey, in the next couple of months. I just heard too. Okay. trying to look at the chat, look at the bookings. Elena, I got your booking, so you're gonna be the first, okay? Once we start doing the private ones. And right about that time when you realize in your triggers or something happens that pisses you off, don't take it as a negative. It's gonna be a sign. You then will, something weird will happen. Either you'll hear the message in the music, either you will hear your ancestor say something to you, or you'll see something. It's just gonna be super freaking visible that you are being given a message or an advice about that situation, as if your eyes will open up, right? Your eyes will have closed and now they're wide open. And that's when we have the seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Something that I didn't see, she can't see, she has her hair all over her face, she's looking down, right? If she had to look around, she'd have to flip it. She's only looking at what was bound in her. She has to release that angel to let it fly. So it's a bit like a metaphor for you here. And then we're experiencing rebirth. So I'm interested to see how your life is changing once you're able to point that out. Where's my triple goddess tarot? That's what I want. Casey, I got your booking. Just letting you know, I am checking the laptop and the chat, the emails in the chat. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to tap in a bit. What you letting go of here? What are you letting go of here? What is holding you so tightly? I got you too, Lorraine. What is holding you so tightly? Oh, okay. You're protecting something to the point when you get hurt. Hello, Grail. You're protecting something so much or someone so much that you're the one who's hurting. And that makes you feel a bit uninterested sometimes. Maybe you don't have enough energy for the rest of your day because all of your energy goes to the protection. I want to stand up for this. I want to protect this. I want to keep it going. This would go for also people who are trying to help everyone else but put themselves in a back seat. I have to help people. I have to, my morals and values. Yes, you have to some extent. So make sure you are balanced in that aspect. Okay, once you experience rebirth, what is going on then? How does it shift forgiveness? Either I forgive myself for torturing myself. I got you too, Melinda. Or I forgive someone who was bounding me. Like a maybe very difficult karmic relationship with a parent, with a lover, with a friend, doesn't matter. Yeah, again, your perception is changing. From this is basically you with a hangman looking at your days, the hard days and the light days, and you're choosing the light here. But again, there's a spirit guide here right next to you. What does the spirit guide want to say since this is coming up? What would they want to say? What is this messenger? What do they want to say? You know what I heard in my mind? I heard that Michael Jackson song where he sings, "Whatever happens, don't let go of my hand." They're saying you might not feel me or see me to the extent sometimes when you're disconnected a bit, but I'm there. I know it sounds very sweet. I'm not trying to make it sweet and cliche. That's literally what is coming through here. The light is in front of you. You will find a way. There might be a busy period of time for you, and it's okay. As long as you take notes, as long as you're clear with your words, As long as you journal, for some of you, anytime you feel like this, journal. We hear you. It feels like journaling is going to also cause that shift. So maybe a big realization will hit you around the time when you're writing things in your diary, or some of you maybe just having a conversation with yourself in your head, and then you go, okay, changes. We're stepping into balance. And we are free. Again, this is Six of Wands. This is success, obviously. But for me, this is more so freedom, being able to be in the present moment. I split the deck. We have the Fool, and it's funny because there is a cat here, and the kitten just walked into the room. I hope he's not gonna start playing with a paper bag, because he was on Patreon, in Patreon pile. The last one, it was a bit messy, but it's his time. It's nighttime. Okay, now I really want to read about, I want to read two cards actually for you here from the book. So if you can, sit back, relax, just listen to my voice. If you can, close your eyes. And that way you're going to hear it with not only your consciousness, but your subconscious will click. You may get a vision, you may get a feeling, a memory may pop up. So let's start with relinquish control. Let go of controlling behavior. Instead of empowering you, control can turn you into an aggressive presence when the person you are trying to influence does not adhere to your wishes. Whenever you find yourself trying to control others, become conscious of what is really driving this compulsion. Do you feel afraid, unsafe, or vulnerable? What if you could experience those feelings without trying to dominate your environment? I'm feeling that for some of you, might be dealing with someone like that. It might be difficult for you to let this go. What are you holding on to? When you let go and begin to trust life, you open the door to a multitude of opportunities that you could not have fathomed. You also allow your loved ones to breathe out and be themselves instead of feeling like they constantly have to appease you. It's okay if you make mistakes. Perfectionism hardens and disconnects you from your heart. Control can also negatively impact your brain, skin, digestive system, and reproductive system. That is so true. A lot of us have experienced that, right? Now, let's talk about the loosen your grip. It is going to be a similar message, but wait, where's the book? I dug it under the decks. Oh, did I? No, right here. It's gonna be worded differently, and maybe for some of you there might be a sentence that you came to hear here. Literally, might be a sentence that you might need to hear. Losing your grip. It comes, the page number is 88. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We are cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you are clinging to anything, you are resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you are being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you are clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay. But you can be sure that what is for you will find you. And you will breathe easier knowing that you have shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Hello, Julie. I hope this was beneficial to someone out there. Let me see what spirit is here. I am intrigued. How would you describe yourself? How would you show up? And for that, I find the Elgalat deck a really good deck. Somehow through the images of nature, I'm being able to tap in. Do you have your own deck that would represent spirits to you, or you'll be able to tap into the power, the personality of spirits, or the deck that you choose to use whenever the spirit is around? I'm always open to suggestions for new decks. I haven't bought a new deck for a long, long time. But I would love to get another deep deck where I get lost in the artwork. Okay, so see? So the spirits is looking at you, literally. The family. So if some of you have a deceased person that you lately thought of, there is a reason why you thought of them. They were around you at that time. Now, if we're talking about the highest spirit, they're saying, I'm watching you, my child. They see you as their child, right? In some way. Someone that they protect. Have you seen the Hush Tarot? It's very deep. No, but I will definitely wait. So that I don't forget. Look it up and keep that tab open. Hush Tarot. Ooh, I like that. I like that very much, actually. Yup. Might get this one in the future. Thank you for that. Thank you, Pao, for the nice energy. Sweet. Okay. One more message before we go and do the personals. Is there anything else that the spirit wants to say? I'm feeling as if someone is touching my hair, so if anyone felt that recently, there was definitely a presence there. Anything? Okay, that one. Make a wish. That's the first thing that I heard with this Queen of Cups. The Mother of Crystals. Some of you may have recently used crystals. You will be using it, or just overall. The power of your own intuition, your mind, your energy. Make a wish. I'm also hearing think bigger. The Spirit wants to say for you to think bigger. Expand the scale. I don't know what it means to you personally here as you're listening to this. Expand the scale. The stars may seem that they're very far away, but whenever we look at them, it doesn't feel that far. The light is very present in the sky. So this is metaphoric to something. I hope this made sense. Oh my God, my kitten is going nuts now. Lord, calm down. At least for this live, then you can go nuts. Okay, let's tidy the desk and let's start answering your questions, shall we? He sees a fly, that's why he's going crazy. Catch it, catch it. All right. What I want to do, I want to get some, I want to get a pine cone. Let's get some smoke going before doing personals. I don't know how about you, but smoke always taps me in. Like I'm there. Okay. First, Alana, my question is, how and when will I meet my next boyfriend? Okay, let's go. Which deck is drawing my attention? Nope, nope, nope. I feel like I want the Game of Thrones tarot. Oh yeah, and they smell great, Grail. They smell great. It takes me straight to the forest by the bonfire. And it burns so fast, so you don't really need to hold it over fire for too long. You get that scent immediately. So whenever I go to a forest, I pick it myself. And I think it's really important. That's why I'm not big on crystals, I think, guys. I don't know. I mean, buying them in a shop, you know, especially those that are kind of perfectly sculpted, you know. I'd rather pick up a a stone somewhere in the forest or by the sea that is picked by me, that I have some sort of resonance with, than go to a shop and buy shitloads of crystals. You know, I feel like they have gone through so many phases. And for me, on a soul level, it feels like it has lost some of its powers. If it's raw, you know, if it's not perfectly presented, then yes, maybe. I think all of my crystals, 90% of them, I don't have many, maybe like 7, 8, are gifted. I appreciate them as gifts, truly, but I'm not the one who would go, you know, to the shop and buy them. I have a reason to collect them now. Yeah, try this out. It's cool. Okay, let's go, Alana. I will not be looking at the chat for a minute now. Okay, I'll be focusing on Alana. How and when will I meet my next boyfriend? Okay, what do we need to know about this journey of Alana's? How and when meet your next boyfriend? They're not too far away, by the way. Not too far away. Let's see. By the way, who just joined, I am doing personals. For now, I think I have 4 people in the queue. Not too many. How and when will you meet your next boyfriend? It's not gonna be a straightforward journey, you know. You meet them and you're with them. I feel like there's gonna be more to it. But I'm gonna pull from different decks, so just bear with me. Be a bit patient if you can. I wanna get as much info as possible. When is blocked, I'm telling you straight away. I can't see through when. But let's try. Okay, what I'm getting with when, it's gonna be on during the colder period of time. So wherever you're at, when is your winter, right? Or when is your autumn? It's around that time when you'll meet this person. How you'll meet them, you'll be going somewhere. You'll be spending time indoors. It feels like there are more people around you. Feels social to me. Not too many, not crazy amount, up to 5. Up to 5 people indoors. You feel happy around them. And you'll have to, there's gonna be a reason why you're there. You'll have to take care of formalities, or you will be talking about formalities in that group of people. Formalities, documents, and illegalities and stuff like that. Hihi Katamari, I got your booking, by the way. You are 5th, okay? Yeah, so it feels like you're pleasantly there. And at the same time, you have to take care of something. There is a reason. There's some sort of business that you have to take care of. What do we need to know about this relationship? Let me see, is my phone overheating? No, because I was working quite a lot today and it was mad at me already. Okay, what do we need to know about this relationship? Part of your soul team, of course. Twice. Okay, you're gonna have such a deep connection with this person. But there's gonna be a conversation that you will have about commitment, where your opinions may be different. How you imagine a marriage, how this person imagines marriage, how you imagine, serious commitment, how this person imagines it. So you're gonna have to meet each other halfway and truly listen to one another. And I think it's gonna be part of your learning curve in this relationship. You have this almost like inseparable connection, but at the same time you have to go through the lessons together. You have to compromise, you have to really truly hear one another. Okay, one of you will have to learn how to work smart but not hard, because it may be impacting your relationship. Someone is a bit of a workaholic, very responsible person, and this is great. But they may take it overboard to the point where they focus so much on work that they forget some important things in their private life. They'll have to learn how to be a little bit more playful in their life, to have a good work-life balance. And I think that's going to be something that you will be learning in this connection too, right? How do we talk to one another so that we are clear? This may be like a challenge for you both in this connection, but it's better to know about this so that you can think, okay, what is the best approach? What is going to be your first meeting like? But I'm taking it from your energy. What you're going to feel like. The initial meetings for this person. You're going to be uninterested at first. You will not see this person, in the Four of Cups is here too, you will not see this person as a potential partner at first. You will not see it. It will develop over time. And pretty quickly. From the unrequited love, you're unsure. Like this lady here is like, I don't know about you. But this could be a relationship that's gonna be really long lasting. So it doesn't start with rainbows and unicorns here. It starts very real, raw, and grounded. Both of you will have to, now I'm being rephrased actually, both of you will develop quite a lot of trust for one another. And I feel like feeling safe and trusting and having those really open conversations about real life stuff is going to make you even stronger, even connect you even closer. I hope this made sense and this was helpful. So that's what we have for you, Alana. Okay, next, let's see who we have next. Let me put the decks aside. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Okay. Next we got Casey. I want to know how I can work on my health quickly. My post-concussion symptoms are no good for me these days. Okay, so how I do, if at all, health readings, I observe the energy. The physical stuff is more so for doctors, and I'm sure you know this, so I'm just gonna see what you can do for yourself, how you can help yourself, whatever will come through in order to help those symptoms. And the first deck that I'm drawn to is this one. Straight away I heard back. Back is the main, should be the main focus. I'm not great with anatomy. I'm just gonna be telling you what I'm hearing, okay? Do you have a good mattress? There's something to do with the back and the sleeping and the way you lie. That is the first thing that is coming through here. Okay, let's see. What can you do? How can you work on your health so that those symptoms are not as intense? We got Jasmine. See, some of those issues that you may have is connected to... okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you accept yourself fully? Especially, I'm gonna be a bit personal here. How should I word this for you? The card is saying you can help yourself by acceptance. Instead of working against your body, say whenever you have any... okay, makes sense. You know, even the way you worded the question, I want to know how I can work on my health quickly, right? Meaning you want your body to fix itself as quick as possible. You're not working with it. You may, you know, you see this as a big issue. Of course, it is an issue, but make sure that your emotions are not triggering more of the issues, right? What you're feeling, what you're focusing on. And I actually had a pile like this on Patreon. So I don't know if you are there, but I'm going to try and remember exactly what I said. It was more so where someone is focusing so much on the issue in their body to the point that they make it even worse. So work with your body. Your cards are saying work with it instead of working against it. Right? What are the thoughts that you have? Yes, it sucks, I know, but help it, soothe it. Look at it, you know, as for example, if you had a little kitten and it broke its leg, you would soothe it, right? You would nurture it. You would pat it, pet it. Just approach your body in that manner. There is something else. I'm not talking only about concussion here. I'm just talking overall health. I'm seeing a bit of a blockage of the sexual energy. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Look at your lower chakras, work with them. This feeling that I get, it's usually for people who were brought up in very strict families or families that really didn't talk much or explain much about sex, so that was a really big taboo. And it's the person who is already mature now, grown up, they still have some of those, like negative associations with it. But that's where fertility is, right? That's how fertility will birth things into life. That's where pleasure is. That's where intimacy lies. So intimacy with the self, acceptance of the self. Let me go back to the chat because I was zoned out completely. Not at the rented place, but I do have my own. Good. Yeah, I'd look into that. I'm seeing a chart in my head now. I don't know if I want to Google it during live, so I'm gonna give you some homework. There are those charts, I don't remember how they're called, where they show all teeth, and they show which tooth is connected to which emotion and which organ. So if you can look up something like that, which organ is connected to what emotionally, and which organ is connected to which other organ, because they're all connected. So do a bit of analysis like that, and at least for the next couple of weeks, start using that chart, that information, and see if there's any benefit to it. And also, I keep seeing a mattress. So something to do with a mattress. You may want to see which one would be better for what you have right now. Is it the harder, the softer, right? The medium mattress. I didn't even need to pull many cards for you here. Literally zoned out and went to different dimensions. I keep getting pictures in my head. But let's see, anything else? I'll pull from this deck. How can you improve? What needs to be done or looked at in order to improve those symptoms? And I don't know why, Casey, I feel like whatever you're gonna find on Google, how that connects the emotions to other organs, it might be somehow beneficial in your work in the future. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna get interested in that. Maybe you're gonna start digging. You'll buy a book. There's some sort of benefit from this information, not only for yourself, but for what you might be doing. Yeah, the emotions, the Queen of Water, a lot of it is emotion based. I don't know if you were noticing that or not. Let me look at the chat. Had issues with insurance and still going through. That rocks my emotions. You just said it yourself. I split the deck. We have emotions again. We have water. See, and again, we have that intimacy showing up here. Accepting the self, but once you accept yourself, you accept others too. So it just goes hand in hand here. A lot of it might be worsened by the emotional state that you are at, especially, that chaotic state. Oops, sorry, nearly knocked down the camera. Now, the physical stuff. I would say trust on the consultations that you are getting. I'm checking in as I'm speaking. Yeah, it may even, you probably noticed that it may impact your energy too, right? The natural flow of the energy, and you may need it for your work. So having a good balance, a good flow of emotions and the energy is something to look at. Mm-hmm. Yes, for the deck we have the body and mind. How does our mind impact the body, right? Because mind creates emotions by our thoughts. And how does it impact your body? But I feel like this is important to you. This physical stuff that happened to you is important. There is something here that you are discovering about how to fix yourself, your body, how to be better yourself with your body, how to be a better friend. I feel like you're going to take this wisdom to your work somehow. I don't know what you're going to be doing in the future. You might not know how this ties into it yourself just yet. But somehow, maybe you'll want to scan people. Maybe you'll want to check in which chakras are out of line. Maybe you're going to get so good at pointing out what is off and what people need to look at. You're going to become more interested in that relationship of emotions and body and the alignment and realignment. There is a reason why this is happening, and I really feel it intensely. You somehow, this knowledge that you're gaining, you're going to be bringing into your work. I hope this made sense. Whew, that was, I don't even know how to describe that feeling. It's like, there's more to it than that. There's more to it than that. You know, as if someone's whispering in my ear. She will see. She will see. It's not for suffering. It's not only for you, for the acceptance. It's more than that. You will know in the future. Okay, next we got Plumeline. Lorraine. Hello, it's Lorraine. I think I may have failed a test for a job interview and I had my hopes up. I'm waiting to hear back but don't feel too optimistic, so I'm wondering if this doesn't go through, if there will be any opportunity in the future to change companies. Okay. Camila got you, by the way. You're going to be after 1, 2, 3. You're going to be 4th. Okay, wondering. Let me reread this again. I want to dive in. I don't know why I'm straight away going for Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's go, Lorraine. Lorraine. Basically, I had to do technical tests in the second interview, but I couldn't finish. I ran out of time. Okay. If you see the writing on these cards, don't take it literally. I'm reading these cards together and intuitively so that you don't get confused, okay? Okay, not about the future opportunities. Okay, now, this happened for a reason. The test thingy, your cards are saying, as if, you know, they're like, yeah, you want that, but truly what, it feels like this is your higher self talking right now. What you're supposed to do right now, as if you are given a bit of an extra time before truly committing, meaning signing a contract, and that time is supposed to be spent on celebrations, fun, enjoyment, and time with family. I don't know if you realize that just yet, if your attention will be brought to family in the coming days. But it feels like it was cut off for you. Something happened where it was just like, eh. But it happened for a reason. Your cards are saying we want you to focus a bit more time and energy on the family right now. You may figure it out why exactly in the future. Now, yes, there is another opportunity for you there. It may take some time, so don't give up, okay? Don't think, okay, it didn't work out the first time, the second time. As if you're being gifted time between, you know, not having a job and having a job. So make sure that you use that time to benefit you. You did feel the cutout, yes? Yeah, it feels like something was taken away from you. Literally, like in this card, the axe was, nah. That was cut off from you because we want you to focus on the fun. We want you to focus on the family. So you may have felt that interference almost here. Yeah, the next opportunity is coming. That is for sure. You're gonna hear good news. There is no need to worry for you, but you may need a bit more time than maybe you would initially want, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't compete with time. You know, use that time wisely. Use that time to truly connect to the people who you love. And let me see. I want one more deck here. I feel like I don't need this anymore. I don't need these. Give me an insight. Thank you very much. I'm gonna use the Tarot of the Angels for you. I live alone and don't have family. Wait, your message disappeared. Don't have family nearby, so I'm curious about this. Yes, so even if, for example, you can't travel, organize a phone call with all of them. I don't know, a Zoom call, a group call. See, family, when cards talk about family, we think straight away about our own blood family. Our family is who we choose to be around a lot of times, right? Our soul family. My friends, I call my friends family. This is my soul family, right? This is a chosen family. So when it comes to family, be a little bit more open-minded about that concept. Casey, I'm also medically intuitive. Okay, I read my clients and tell them possible health issues. There you go. Okay, here you go. Okay, what about this next? I want to see look at this journey of this next until this next opportunity is there for you, okay? Lorraine. Let's look. Oh, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy. So take this time to chill. You see, again, a similar message. You will be busy. You will be hustling. You will be juggling. Take time to chill as much as you can. And that's your new opportunity. So you're chilling and you're getting an opportunity. Again, a tree. I don't know why, but I'm picking up that this tree will be a symbol of this new opportunity. Either you're gonna notice a tree around that place somewhere, it's gonna catch your eye. There is something to do with a tree here. Either something in a name. Man, there is more to this tree than just, a tree of fruit. Okay, what about this new opportunity of yours? What do you need to know? Okay, you're gonna be learning initial stages. You're kind of an intern, right? Trying to get used to the environment, getting to know everything in that company. You're going to find what's interesting. It's not as much talking about your finances. Slowly and steady, yes, you will get ahead, but it's more so talking about your connections. You need to connect to people, even in this new workplace. Be open for you yourself inviting people, I don't know, for lunch together. Be sociable, because those connections are needed for you. Not only for your soul, it feels like you're gonna figure out why else you need to connect to those people, but make friends. See, it's interesting, you're asking about work and the cards keep bringing me back to connections to people. Okay, how will you like that job? You will like that job. You will feel strong in that job. Over time, it's not going to happen straight away, because first you're an intern, you're trying to find, warm your feet up, but you feel strongly in that job, definitely. And it feels like you feel like home there. I don't know, there might be something in that job in particular that reminds you of home. I don't know, something in a logo, something in a name, a person that you meet that reminds you of a childhood friend, something homey, something will be nostalgic about that job for you. Hi, Pisces moon. What about the pay? What about the pay? Okay. Don't be afraid to ask if there's going to be a period of time when you're supposed to get a raise. Don't be afraid to take charge and go yourself and ask for the raise. Yes, you may be anxious about doing that, but you're supposed to ask for more whenever it belongs to you. Okay? I hope it made sense. Any advice for you right now? Any advice for you right now? This is your period of a bit of a soul search and exploring and connecting to people. Okay? It's okay. Don't think that I have to get this now, I have to get that job now. It feels like it's kind of orchestrated for you in the future. You do your part where you send CVs, you go for a test, for interviews, everything is fine. The job that belongs to you will be yours, okay? And it's going to be, I feel like you're gonna learn quite a lot in that job. You're gonna be there for a while. Not only from that job itself as experience, but also the people. I hope this was helpful. And making new friendships. Next, we're gonna have Melinda. Yeah, they scare me to talk about pay at work, but you'll deserve it. You know they're gonna tell you. Usually they do. After what period of time you are going to get a raise, right? After you get the initial amount of money, when that period comes, don't be shy about asking for what you deserve. Okay? Melinda, Is my husband going to leave me? Do you see him moving out soon? Oof, the card is flying, man. I don't feel like I want to take them. I want to reshuffle. Is your husband going to leave you? Hey, B-A-D-B. Yes, I still am. I'm gonna tell you how many people I had still. So Melinda, that I'm doing now, 1, then 2, 3, and 4. I have 4 more people. Let me flag them, so that's when I'm done. I can see that they're done. Yeah, so 4 people in the queue, including this reading. Is my husband going to leave me? Do you see him moving out soon? You are all in fears. You are all in fears. It feels like you can't see even clearly because you're so much in your fears. I really would want, since these 2 cards are coming up first about you as your first cards, I would really suggest you working a little bit on the way that you see yourself. Every time I pull this moon card, someone is not seeing their worth. But especially with this 2 of Swords, bad. And other people can sense that. Right? You know, when someone walks in all confident and when someone walks in not at all. Even if that person who is more confident is less better looking, they're gonna become better looking than the other one who is not as confident, but visually they're more beautiful, right? So it feels like your anxiousness is rubbing off of this person. Not only anxiousness, but the way you see yourself. And I can't stress this enough. Is your husband going to leave you soon? See, I can see him. Your intuition knows it all. Do you trust it? Your intuition is saying that you know what's gonna happen. You know exactly what's going to happen. Do you trust it? Okay, let's see. The energy is so chaotic here, it's so hard to read. I'm trying to ground it all for me to understand what I'm being told. It's like it's a lot coming at me all at once. Yeah, see, I it's yours, it's his, it's a lot. The intuition is here again. Your cards are not answering that question, is he going to leave you? Your cards are more so focusing on you. And they're saying you're ready to talk very clearly to this person. Be very clear with this person what you want, where you're going next. You yourself. Not what he's gonna do, but what you want to do. Because I pulled so many cards and all of them are talking about you. So maybe you're letting this person decide, you know, what they're gonna do. You may be waiting for this person to make a decision of some sorts. But you have to take charge here in this situation, to be really honest with yourself. What I am going to do, what I want to do, what I want to say. You have the Queen of Swords here, who's really good at communicating clearly, okay? And you also have communicate clearly here. So there's something that you're not saying to this person that you have to say. Damn, this energy is intense, man. I don't want to pressure tarot if it doesn't give me the exact answer that you want. Is it yes or no? Anytime tarot works in that way, and it really kind of brings me back to the person instead of the other person, I have to read it that way. So I'm sorry that I'm not giving you that answer here. But your cards really want you to focus on you. First of all, let's talk about the self-value. Second of all, I'm getting nervous system. Do something to calm your nervous system down. It is very chaotic in this reading right now. And then decide what you truly want. What do you want? And clearly communicate that with this person. Have a long, deep conversation. And I feel like that conversation is going to kind of decide, you know, which route, then how would the cards fall, if that makes sense. But I don't know why I have this underlying feeling that you know that you need to make changes here. Those changes kind of are unavoidable for you. But it has to be big changes. And I'm getting more or less up to a year from now, those changes will have happened. But those will not, you know, lead you to something bad. We have positive outcomes here for you, and we have let go. The positive things will come when you let go of something here. Make up your mind, make a decision. Again, I'm pulling the card, no need to worry. There's a lot of worry here, and that worry attracts more of the worrisome things, and it rubs off on other people. So yeah, but it feels like more or less a year from now, you're gonna be celebrating the big happy changes, and it's showing up twice here already. As I'm speaking and I'm splitting the deck. But maybe you don't see it right now. Maybe you're so blocked off, you literally don't see anything right now. So I would start with self, calming down, working on nervous system, right? How do I ground myself? Then have a clear conversation with this person. Be very honest with yourself. How do you want to cope with these things? How you want to deal with this? Where you want to go next? What you want to do with this relationship or with that relationship? And make up your mind and be really clear about that. But again, remain positive. It feels like maybe you're just looking at the dark aspects of it and you're so lost in, worry that you are not seeing things clearly. Take a step back, zoom out. Okay? Okay. Now I'm gonna have after you, I'm going to have a quick water and smoke break. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna be smoking the heated tobacco, and I'll get some smoke going here on the table too to neutralize the space. And I will continue. The next person that I have is Min. For he katamari, probably butchered that. Describe my future spouse, true love for me. Mini reading. Okay, I'll do you next. Okay, let me get some pine cone. And if you want to chat, you can chat. I'm gonna be reading your chat now. I won't be looking at the table. I'll take a 5-minute break, okay? Because I still have some people to read for and I have to gather my energy. Oh, the cat is sleeping. He's snoring. He's sleeping well. Peaceful meditation music playing here. The candle. He's chilling. Thanks for joining, by the way, guys. I like evening readings and I like morning readings. But not every morning, because I'm not a morning person. Does anyone have this issue? Whoever is on social media. Because I have this issue. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to schedule a live reading in the morning. But I don't announce it because I'm like, but what if I'm gonna wake up grumpy? Like, I don't want to talk to people in the morning. I don't want to, usually. Some mornings are great, but usually I'm like, no, shut up. Shut up, everyone. So evenings are much better for me. But then again, it's summertime here. And sometimes people are spontaneous. And I am spontaneous. So I go meet my friends, blah, blah. It's hard for me to get my schedule together, I'm telling you. To promise you that I'm going to be there every Sunday and every Tuesday. It's almost impossible. I'm a night owl. I want the cat so badly. Well, he's not gonna be with me from Saturday. I'm giving him back to my friends. They are on honeymoon now for 2 weeks, so I was spending 2 weeks with them. Please give your cat an extra bit of love. This peaceful little companion. Yeah, this one especially. He doesn't use his nails. He's clumsy like that because of it, because he's not trying to cling on to things. If you know about ragdolls, you know that they're very peaceful. That's why they say don't let them outside, because they don't even know how to fight. It's not in them. He'd be fighting with paws only, no nails. It's morning here. What is the time there where you at? It's 1 a.m. here. Oh no, it's 2:04 here, so it's similar for me. I used to have a big calico. Let me Google this. I'm not that good at breeds. Oh, cute. Very cute. Beijing. Isn't it crazy thinking, that I'm just talking here in my home, somewhere in Europe, Northern Europe, and people are watching from everywhere, spending time with you like that. Are you both from France or you both had that cat? Both in Paris? Mm-hmm. People like that who are interested in tarot should meet. Especially if you're both from Paris. I think you'd have a lot to talk about. I'm in America, North Carolina. And you're a foreigner, so maybe it would be interesting to meet with a local. A chunky. If this cat comes close, I'll try to show him to you. But now he's completely out. Exactly, completely agree. Would love to meet fellow tarot readers, lovers. Yeah, those meetings are. I like meeting random people. I don't do it as often where I'm at now because everyone's, like, they have their groups of people. It's not like in London when I used to live in London. People would just talk and talk to random groups of people, and you'd find new friends. Here, people are more closed off. Okay, let's continue. Refreshed. Let's go. Men. Describe my future spouse, true love for me. Okay. Future spouse. Super Naris Tarot is looking at me. Let's take that one. Okay, let me focus on this energy now. Future spouse, true love. Future spouse, true love. There's gonna be a bit of a story here. I'm seeing it now. Future spouse, true love. Oh, you have an adventurer on your hands. That is for sure. This is someone who's gonna be super adventurous. I don't know if you like that or if you're gonna love to like that, but that's what you got. This is a person who doesn't really care that much. See, their priority is not as much about money. For example, if you gave them a birthday gift, they would much rather appreciate an experience as a gift than something material. They appreciate memories very much. This is someone who likes to explore. This is someone who likes to see new people. someone who likes to experience new things. This is also a very charismatic individual, let me tell you that. Very charismatic. And very smart. They're very good at working in a team. They're a good team player, this person, for sure. They know how to talk to people. Lord, what you doing? You woke up. No. Oh, he found something that he shouldn't have found. He likes bags. He likes anything that makes sound. So I hope he's not going to disturb us for a long time. Okay, who's this person, please? Who's this person, please? It's very interesting because, see, when I'm describing the future spouse, I'm not only looking for the good things. If something comes up as a weakness, I'm going to tell you so that you can understand how this person is. This person may have a difficult relationship with money. And I think, let me just double check. Yeah, it's family. What I'm about to say. 10 of Pentacles. It's coming from the family. Either their family didn't know how to make money or how to keep money, or they were poor. And what this person will be trying to learn in this life is how to keep money in their pocket, right? How do I earn it and how do I keep it? But it's not that material things, you know, is a priority. This person cherishes memories, experiences. Your points of view are going to be slightly different. You will be raised differently. You will notice that some of the things, how you, for example, what you think of relationship, how the marriage should work, like, you know, religion, you know, beliefs. That's the word I was looking for. Your beliefs may differ, but I think because those beliefs differ, you will be able to fill one another's cup with different colors, if that makes sense. So see, if you both had the same colors, same beliefs, same upbringing, both colors blue, for example, you'd be pouring in and out the same blue color. In this case, you'd be pouring blue and yellow. It would make green, right? So you'd kind of fulfill one another with different points of view. Yes, it may be at first difficult, but I think it's going to be interesting in the long run, and it's going to be beneficial for both of you. How are you going to view this person at first? How are you going to view them at first? Are you going to view them exactly that? So your opinion will be right on this person. You're going to see them as very charismatic and someone who enjoys experiences. You'll be able to tell the way they taste food, you know, the way they taste life in general. It's going to be fascinating to you, I believe. They would be someone who would take suggestions on board. Quite a spontaneous person as well, I'm seeing here. Spontaneous, that is something that is coming through. They have a lot of fire in them, that is for sure. So intimacy will be fire. Something that I'd like to tell you, it will be fire. Anything else we need to know about your relationship? And I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot, Romance Angel. Anything else we need to know about your relationship? Yeah, in this relationship, it feels like both of you will be looking back at your families, how your families dealt with things and how you both as a couple want to deal with things. You want to kind of change the narrative a bit. You're going to look at the weaknesses maybe that your families had and you want to improve that individually. Especially if your families experienced separation. Yeah, see, healing family issues, I'm telling you. This is gonna be a big on you as a person. This relationship is gonna be intense, it's gonna be big. You also will spend quite a lot of time with each other's friends. I'm seeing a lot of fun times with overall socially. You're gonna enjoy that very, very much. I'm seeing, plates full of food. I'm seeing people laughing. I'm seeing people getting together. I'm seeing you loving spending time with your friends, both of you. So there is no issues with friend circles. I'm not seeing any drama. Sometimes people don't get along, but in this case, not at all. True love. This is a true love, and that's exactly what you asked about. This person will make you feel very present in a moment, and this was worth waiting for, definitely. And what I said before I split the deck, we have religious factors. So this is talking about belief systems. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So that's something that you're going to discuss quite a lot together. You may even have evenings when you ask each other questions, why you believe that, why you think that way, and you're getting to know each other. So once you're going to meet this person, what would be really beneficial if, in case you'll have any issues understanding one another, connecting on a deeper level, get a deck, one of those decks for couples, in order for you to get to know each other more, where you're being asked really deep questions maybe that you wouldn't think of, but the author did. That would be really beneficial. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I hope this made sense. And Lord is attacking my water now. He loves to drink from the cup. He puts his paw in it first, and then he drinks it. If it's not full enough. Okay. Next we have Camille. What information do my guys want me to receive? By the way, someone said in the chat, Soleil, if you want to, you can book now, but I'm going to only finish with people that I have. You can book now, but I will answer your question in the next live, or come on the next live and I'll answer it then, okay? Because I've been here for a minute and I want to make sure that I have enough energy, the same consistent amount of energy for everyone that I'm reading. I hope it makes sense. Camille, what information your guides have for you right now? I like that. Camille, what information do your guides want you to receive right now? First thing first, what I am feeling is your throat. They saying recognize that your throat sometimes can be your weak point. So same would go for getting cold. Same would go for the teeth. Anything that's connected to throat. Make sure you care for your throat, and as well, notice whenever you strengthen your communication skills. Your throat is a bit more immune to any sickness, cold, all of that stuff. So throat is the first thing that they're showing men it is coming through. Work on your communication skills. It more so feels like an encouragement Don't be afraid to speak up. Do not be afraid, to talk about the information that you know well of. Work on deepening connections to people, anything that requires communication. But it feels like they're telling me, yes, this may be a weak spot, but it's also where your strength lies. I hope this made sense. Let's see what else. Oh, what did I just say? The card we have, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So now, when we're talking about the throat, when we don't say something that we want to say, we dim our light, right? It does make sense? And this is something that you're supposed to learn in this lifetime. This is going to be really important to you in the future. It's like a tool that you're going to be carrying with yourself. Do you know this card? Do you know the description of this card? If you want to, I can read it out for you. And then we have transformation, okay? Things are changing at the cellular level, deep healing. Okay, whenever you're going to notice a shift, there's going to be this confirmation for you. Whenever you're going to start working on it and really focusing on that, of course, don't make it hard work, right? Do that from time to time whenever you feel drawn to. Now I want to practice this speech, or now I want to practice, I don't know, dictionary, or talking on deeper levels with people, or talking to strangers more often, making friends. Whatever the case, notice how the shift will take place within you. You're going to feel much more powerful, much more self-confident, and also something will happen around that time, within the week's time, I want to say, within your body. You may feel much stronger just physically. You may feel that your voice has shifted slightly. Notice those little sensations, okay? Actually, I want to switch decks. Let's use the Goliath deck. What do you guys want you to receive right now? Now, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but the first thing that I heard when I was shuffling this deck, it's okay to feel pleasure. There is no shame about it. I don't know if it's making sense to you now, or it will in the near future. And I'm not looking to more than 3 months from now. There is no shame of feeling pleasure. It's there for a reason. It's good. We have the Queen of Pentacles. It does make sense? Okay. Another thing I've been working on these past months. Okay, great. So this is a path in the back. Okay, what energy do you want to show me? What energy do you want to show me? I'm also hearing being a mother. It's a beautiful thing. You become so connected to the heart that you couldn't have imagined if you were not a mother. Overall, they are highlighting motherhood for you here. In a split deck, we have the page, which is representing of a child, of a youngster. As if they want to thank you in advance for being a great mother. But don't take it only as a mother to a child, okay? We mother people, we mother friends, we mother our mothers even, right? It's a concept, it's an archetype of a mother that they want to highlight here, and they're saying you are great at mothering people. It's a pat. This one is a pat on the back. You have a big heart. Beautiful eyes, by the way. I have felt that motherhood will be very healing for me. When I work on myself, I do it to become a better version of myself for my children I will have one day. Definitely that. It will be very healing. You have the sacred heart here. The heart and soul of the Goliath. So this is the main kind of card in the deck that connects everything together. And the next card that we have is the King of Pentacles. And in between, isn't that pretty? In between we have a heart. Now this is not coming from your guides as much. They don't refer to the future. They talk about the present moment. But for the soul, everything happens right now. The future, the past, the now. So that's why it's coming up as a future, right? They want to talk about the beautiful partnership that you're going to build one day. And the love in the family, it is intense, man. It is deep. It feels like one of those families when you look overall, you know, a child, a mother, a father, when you look at them as an example, you admire them. This is actually very beautiful. I'm getting shivers with this one. Yeah, it's okay. They're saying there were some ups and downs in the emotional aspect of your life, but that's how we learn. Anything else? Anything else that you need to know? All right, now. Anything else that you need to know for right now? Keep chasing your dreams. And those dreams are somehow connected to you feeling good emotionally. Happiness, emotional happiness, good relationships. You're doing well when you're trying to find emotional balance. It feels like you're able to pick yourself up really fast. Sorry, my kitten is going nuts. Or stop. Stop. Don't ruin my furniture. I'm sorry about that. But you're able. No, Lemuria, I am not anymore. I will, if you want to, you can book, but I will do your. I will answer your question in the next live if that suits you. And then you can watch it back in case you're not able to attend. But they're giving you a pat on the back. They're saying you pick yourself up very well, very fast. Whenever you're being either let down or something happens to you, so there's good emotional balance. You might have been working on this for a while. Again, they're referring to a safe nest. If you've been doubting, you know, what kind of family I'll have, will I be good at this? Will I be good at that? You know, how my relationship will go. Don't doubt that, they're saying. Overall, that relationship of yours will cause even more expansion to you as a person. So Leil, I don't know if you missed, I told you the same thing like I just said. You can book if you want to, but I will be answering your questions in the next live. So I'd obviously have you as first ones, whoever booked now after I said that I'm not taking the readings anymore, because I want to make sure I have enough energy for everyone. Okay. Anything else? You may be very connected to a snake as a totem. Do a bit of research of a snake on your own time. Okay, I'm gonna give you some homework. Especially this totem for you, this archetype of a snake is very, it's gonna be very present and very resonant to you for the next year, a year from now. Okay, I hope this makes sense. All right, we have 2 more people left, and afterwards, if anyone booked, I will do your readings in the next slide. It's funny you say that. I always see it as a symbol of the different cycles of transformation I face. Maybe that's why. Yes, Olil, I'll do that once I am off live, okay? Tyler, is there anything I should be cautious about with my new friend? His initials are WM. He's a Cancer. What's his intention? Okay. I want to get the pine cone going. Hi. Okay, there's something you should be cautious about. Tyler, is there something you should be cautious about? Your new friend, his initials are WM. It seems like you're already cautious a bit with this person, right? Your intuition is telling you something. But should you be cautious of this person? Is there a reason to? Is there a reason to? What are their intentions? You know, you're seeing a friend. I don't know if this person, this person is so much looking at you as a friend. I feel like this person is looking at you more than a friend, as if there would be potential for something else. They are very curious about you. One thing I don't know if you know about this person. This person definitely wants a child. They definitely want a child. By the way, whoever has just joined, I'm not taking any more readings, okay? I'm just finishing with what I have. Let me actually take down the link so that I'm not confusing people. Here we go. Yeah, this person is someone who's thinking about a child. Okay, what are their intentions? What are their intentions? Can you sense that? Oh, for now they are conflicted. They don't even know what their intentions are. They're like, hey, do I want to take a risk? Do I want to try this? Do I not? You look really good to them. this person sees you as a very, very beautiful person, but they also think that other people, that you have other suitors, that, you know, other people also have an eye on you. They think that you're a good catch. That's what they think. Intention-wise, I don't feel like they're plotting anything. I feel like they're just going through some shit on their own right now internally. Yeah, they're trying to find order in their life, especially emotionally here. You know what you might be sensing with this person? You're sensing some of their darkness that they're going through right now. And you know that darkness, it depends how they play with it, right? Sometimes when we have our shadow parts, you know, triggers coming out, either we can deal with them internally or we can hurt other people. And I think what you're sensing now is that this person is in this aspect of a shadow still, and you don't know if they're going to hurt you because of that aspect of the shadow. There's a possibility that they can bring a bit of chaos in your life, but I don't think that you are so invested emotionally just yet that you would care that much, that you would take it personally, to be honest. Obviously, if you have feelings for this person, or if you're looking for someone, like a, you know, stable partner, right now this person is not stable within themselves. So I would say, you know, keep a bit of a distance. Not to say that you need to brush them off or, you know, cut them off completely. You know, you already sense that. I think you're already doing this. But intention-wise, I'm not seeing that they have any bad intentions, you know, on purpose to do something, to get something out of you. But if their shadow is going, if they're not going to control it in a way, they may do it unintentionally because they're a bit in the shadow aspect right now. Okay? Yeah, it's a good choice to be friends for a while, that is for sure. Yeah, communicate, here you go, communicate, you know, talk to one another, do your thing, but you will feel, see, very intuitive here, you will feel whenever this, you know, heavy energy is lifted a bit, and you will know very organically when you want to maybe open up more to this person, when things are a bit over on this person's side. But yeah, I hope this made sense. This person sees you as a catch though. Like, no crossing the line, but I don't want him to think I'm uninterested completely. No, this person can feel that you have interest in them, but they're kind of being kept on the edge a little bit by you, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I hope this was helpful. Yeah, spot on. Okay, great. Right, next we have... Okay. Who has booked 2 questions and haven't left me a question in PayPal? Show up. That was done some time ago. It was more or less 40 minutes ago. I hope this person is still here. I'm looking for the chat now to see. Are you here? Oh, you're here. Okay. Hi, send in for 2. My question first. What am I doing that's not beneficial for me and I need to change a bit? And then what's WRX's intentions towards me? You are next. Yes, let's go. Okay, my knees started feeling weird for the first question. Are you flexible enough? Be honest to yourself. Are you flexible enough in certain situations? Because I feel like this may work against you sometimes. Let's see. I don't know why I suddenly want a Black Mirror deck. That deck is intense, so just let me know if you want to dive into shadow, we dive in there. But let me also find the book because the descriptions are they don't give you an answer. They leave you wondering in a way where you go, oh, let me think about this. Where is the Black Mirror deck? Right here. It's a very cool deck. Awesome. Let's go. What am I doing that is not beneficial for you? What are you doing that is not beneficial for you? I need to change. What is not beneficial for you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. This talks about self-control here. Sometimes you may, but this is inward more, so you'll know if you do it for people. You know, when you get triggered, sometimes you want to explode. What would be beneficial to learn is how can you look at a situation but not feel a storm within to the extent that you feel it sometimes. When something wasn't fair, when someone pissed you off, how can you look at it, how can you feel it through in a calmer manner? It's specifically what I'm getting here. Same would go for if someone is a bit too intimidating, or if you feel kaka, as I say, energy coming from them. Imagine, visualize that you have this invisible shield like a bubble around you, and that whatever is coming your way is not bothering you because it bounces off of that shield. Or if you get very emotional, very triggered, disappointed, stressed out, all in one kind, find it in your body. Tap into your body, focus on your body, focus on how your body feels in that moment. Yes, that consumes my energy a lot. Yeah, so we need to, what we want to do here for you is to keep that energy within as much as possible. So you pinpoint that energy where it lies. For example, where does that anger lie? Is it in your heart? Is it in your throat? Is it in your head? Is it in your whole body? And then start visualizing as you release that. So you can imagine it as a gray or dark, brown, black color as it's leaving your body. Either I don't have your booking and I'm not taking any more readings. The last booking that I got was from Soleil, but I'm gonna give her a refund because I'm not doing any more today. And when you focus, when you give it a color, it becomes much more physical, right? Then you can kind of grasp on it, grasp on that emotion, grasp on that feeling. Either start visualizing that you are releasing that through the bottom of your feet right into the ground, or release it through your crown chakra up above into the universe, and it's going to be dealt with. So the temper is the thing here, and it drains you quite a lot. You see you stabbing yourself in the back a lot of times here, and we don't want you to be in this situation. So if there was blood in this card, it would represent an energy leak. Okay, so that's something that you could work on over here. Also, what works too is pointing out, you know, when that trigger happens or when you have a bad temper, what caused that specifically for you. And see if any of those scenarios are similar what repeats, then you're able to go to the root cause. Then maybe you want to do a hypnosis session before going to sleep. There are plenty on YouTube you can find, specifically maybe on anger, for example. Hypnosis for, you know, anger before bedtime. Just play it before you go to sleep. Your conscious is very susceptible. It's very open to suggestions. Just at a time when you kind of drift into sleep. Yes, I tend to do that, but then I feel drained. What do you tend to do? Can you let me know what I'm talking about specifically? Let's pull one more card for this. Okay, one more thing here. It's saying in situations like that, sometimes we tend to see that, you know, a person or the world is trying to work against us, you know, that we look at it as an enemy. But your cards are saying don't look at it as an enemy and don't isolate yourself at that time. Instead, seek for warmth, seek for help, you know. I don't know why I wanna say that, but there was this one woman talking about relationships, and you know, she said a really good thing. Why, you know, instead, once we are in relationship, same goes for relationship for you with yourself, right? Once we are in relationship with someone, if we have a problem and we have an argument, we tend to look at each other as a problem, but the problem is a problem. And we're both here as a team to solve that problem. So we are not a problem. The problem is a problem. Makes sense? And now I'm just observing from time to time how this cat is acting next to me, because, you know, animals are very connected. And this cat is literally laying on the ground, 0 fucks given. So what you can work on is how to give a little bit less fucks in situations like that, so that you can, you know, that fire, make it burn a little bit less, so that you don't burn your own energy and you don't burn yourself. Let me show you literally. Wait, look at this. Take an example. You see that? Look at him. 0 fucks given. Sorry for the sound, by the way, the cracking noise. Let me adjust it now. How it was supposed to be. Yeah. And there is a book, I think, How to Give Less Fucks, something like that. I don't know if you're interested in that. If you want to do your own research, pick up something that sits right to your heart. Yeah, that's fine. You can watch it later for sure. Okay, second question. Second question. What's WRX's intentions towards me? Okay, intentions. Let's see. What other intentions? By the way, if anyone just joined, I'm not taking any more bookings, okay? Unless you want to book, and I'll do your reading in the next live. But thank you so much for those who came. What are WRX's intentions? What are their intentions? Oh, what is this? Hello, welcome back. We good? I think I'm gonna stay for another 15 minutes. I'll finish this read. One more. Do I have one more actually? I'm so lost. Yeah. No. Oh no, that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one, and then I will go to sleep myself. Like this kitten that I was just showing. What are their intentions? What are their intentions? Listen, really don't like this energy. As if this person is trying to come close to you, but they would cause quite a lot of chaos in your life if they did. Make sure this person doesn't F with your mind, okay? Doesn't blind you. Because, you know, the King of Cups wouldn't make someone feel this way. These cards are very heavy. They may show up as someone who's very emotionally mature, but truly I don't see that in the cards. They may show up as someone who's very self-reflective, but I really don't see it in the cards. And that is why I've chosen, I think, this deck intuitively for you, because this girl, it feels like she has her hand up and she's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to dive into this, to be honest. I'm not sure if I want you close to me. Yeah. If you've been feeling that this person may leave you high and dry, there is a possibility that they might. Yeah. One day I'm here, the next day, I don't know if you're gonna see me. That kind of energy. It's unreliable. I'm not getting that. This person energy is really unreliable. It's a very young energy. Young, carefree, careless, unreliable. You wouldn't want to, go with this person to a war or call them, when you have an issue. You don't know if they're gonna be there for you. So yeah, another page here. It feels like this person wants to communicate with you, but they're not showing up as someone who wants something mature or who wants something sustainable. This is a bit shady to me. They may show up one way but truly be different. So your intuition is something to trust in this case, okay? Yeah, they want to show up as a provider, as someone who would care and all of those things and, bring you the world. You want other people to see them that way. But truly, I'm pulling the third page now, okay? They're just learning how to be a knight. So be very clear with this person, with what you're thinking. We have the Queen of Swords here. You know what you want, what you desire, If you desire something long-lasting, right? This is very long-lasting. Pentacles is grounded energy. And they're coming across as the Knight of Wands, which is, kind of floaty. You're not sure if they can be trusted, talk to them. Tell them. And as if I'm getting hiccups now. As if I want to say something, but I'm not maybe saying it. Yeah, I would say trust your gut on this one. I'm not getting a very reliable energy from this person. Hey Casey, I'm going to sleep after this one because I want to have enough energy for everyone equally, and I wouldn't want to do it on low battery. So, but I'll come on next week for sure, a couple of times at least. But yeah, intention wise, it feels like the curious but not it's even themselves, they like almost like sometimes they don't know what they're doing themselves. They don't do everything with intention, and it can leave people confused. So that's what I have for you. I hope this made sense. Thank you all, by the way, who came to join me. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you so much, Casey. I will see you all in the next one, and have a good evening. and I'll show you the Lord who is saying goodnight to you. Wait 1 second. It's gonna be a famous YouTube cat. Lord, say goodnight. Lordy, say goodnight to people. Okay, good night everyone. Bye.